Gege Akutami just confirmed something big about this moment from Gojo versus Sukuna, but spoilers beware. Very quickly, for anyone unfamiliar, this information comes via a Q&A that Gege did on Gojo versus Sukuna that was released as a part of the Jujutsu Kaisen exhibition debuting at a new location. So what Gege has said is right after this panel in reference to the world cutting slash hitting Gojo. He says that he thinks Gojo probably let his guard down after defeating Maharaga, and at that point he believed that Sukuna no longer had any way to counter the Limitless. If it had been the usual Gojo, he probably would have sensed something and at least dodged the fatal blow. I gotta say, the vindication here feels really good because that's exactly what we've been saying since this moment happened, that Gojo was caught off guard in that moment. He did not think A Slash would be capable of bypassing his Limitless. But I've had people argue with me that he just couldn't see the slash or that it spawned on him, like that it didn't travel, it just spawns on its target. And I think both of those things are proven untrue by Gege's statement here. Gojo was just caught off guard. And I've already seen some people like really upset that like that's what happened here, but that feels like so perfect for the narrative in my opinion. Because all of the most pivotal moments in Jujutsu Kaisen have come when Gojo let his guard down for just the briefest of moments. Exhibit A, Exhibit B, and now we have Exhibit C. And I don't think this takes anything away from Sukuna just because Gojo was caught off guard. No, it speaks to Sukuna's genius, right? That he was able to capture that moment and craft the perfect binding vow to allow him to seize the opportunity to catch Gojo off guard in this split second. I already know that the agenda Kaisen here is just going to go crazy on both sides, Gojo and Sukuna, but I really don't understand why, because to me this was obvious from when the chapter came out, so I don't really feel like this is groundbreaking or that changes anything about the established dynamic that we already knew. I guess at least my opinion of what it was that we knew, but you know, be aware of heated comment sections for the next few days, I'm sure. But that being said, this is the only credible piece of information we have from this Q&A so far. So anything else you're seeing, take it with a huge grain of salt, because I know for a fact, because I know some of the people that are doing it are just making things up about what's been said at this Q&A. So, you know, beware, be cautious out there. Even take this with a grain of salt, but this is credible from what I've been able to determine. And of course, as we get more information from this Q&A, I'll put out new videos updating, and I plan on doing one video talking about everything that was revealed. But since this was the first big thing that came out, I wanted to go ahead and update you guys.